Hi, I'm Janet and welcome to Jauja, Cocina, Mexicana. Today we're gonna cook Salsa Roja with cilantro, which is awesome for tacos and quesadillas and my favorite for chips. Okay, let me show you what utensils we're gonna be using. We're gonna be using the Mexican mortar, which is essential to have a good salsa because there's no other way to blend more beautifully the elements of the salsa as a mortar. But don't sweat it. If you don't have a mortar, you can always use your food processor or use your blender. And if you want to know more about the molcajete or Mexican mortar, please go to our Facebook page where we posted a beautiful post about it. As for the ingredients, I have here about a pound of Roma tomatoes that I already extract this little thingy on top. And I have like half of an onion, a small onion. And I want to remind you that in the Mexican cuisine, we always use the white onion. Please do not use the other ones, otherwise your salsas are gonna become very sweet. I have two garlic, cloves, and in my salsas I always use two different chiles. I have jalapeños and serranos. I know you're looking at many chiles. In my house, we always make salsas really hot. If you don't like very hot salsas, start with a small jalapeño and a small serrano. And once these ones are cooked, if you want to tame it a little bit more, you can always cut your chile in half and extract the vein and the seeds. As for the cilantro, I have like 10 stems here that I already took away the white part of the stem. And the last thing is that I always use combined elements raw and cooked. And my raw elements in this salsa are going to be this little clove of garlic, and be sure that this is really small, otherwise your salsa is gonna be bitter, and my cilantro. And I have here already about a teaspoon or a heaping teaspoon of salt. Okay, we're gonna start by boiling our chiles, onion, these two garlic cloves, and these are going to go before the tomatoes because these take a long time to get cooked. So our chiles seem to be cooking well and they're a little bit soft. We're gonna start by putting the tomatoes here so they can also get cooked. The house smells amazing. Chiles and tomatoes. Oh my god, this looks done. We're gonna take, can you see how the skin burst? So we're gonna put them here in order to get colder, to make the salsa without getting burned. And we're gonna let the chiles stay there longer so they can get softer. Everything is cooked and I already peeled my Roma tomatoes, and I'm gonna start blending my raw and my cooked garlic with the salt in my mortar, and you can see that I have a paste to which I'm going to add one of each of my chiles, and I'm going to be grinding them. I know I'm gonna use all my chiles because in this house everybody likes, especially my husband, he loves the heat of the salsas. Okay, but since I also have to eat it, I'm gonna stop with the other one and I'm gonna try it. I ground my garlic cloves, both the raw and the cooked ones, plus the chiles. And don't sweat it. If you don't have a molcajete, you can do this part in your food processor or in your blender. We're gonna incorporate the onion into the food processor, the tomato peels, one of our tomatoes, and everything that we did in the molcajete, which are the garlic, both raw and cooked, and the chiles. This will allow us to have those flavors that already kind of melted here in the molcajete, and it will give all the flavor from the molcajete to the rest of the salsa. Okay, so let's place them here. This is the paste that we achieved by finely grinding all the ingredients. The next ingredients that we're going to be putting into the food processors, which are the rest of the tomatoes and the cilantro, we're only going to give them a few pulses, because what we want is a sauce with lots of texture. And the texture of this salsa is perfect. This salsa is done. Okay, so I put the salsa in the molcajete. Look at the texture. It's beautiful. It looks beautiful there. You bring it into your table and you're gonna wow your family. You can even tell them, I did it in the molcajete. Now let's taste it. Let's see. All the flavors are there. You can taste the sweetness of the onion, both the garlics, both the chiles, and the cilantro. Oh, this is really good. Thank you for watching me, and I'll see you in the next one. Eso que no fue en inglés, pero me salió re bonito. Vamos a ver.